Now we have a beef. We have a beef until, here's my problem, Jeremy. All you had to say was, yeah, I don't really care. Like, whatever, fuck that guy, whatever. You could even say, fuck that guy, I'm cool. But you pretend you don't know who I am. Before the end of 2023, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this for dramatic effect. You're going to know who I am. All right, let's do the quartering shit. Jesse Spot sent this to me. Okay, it's a clip. Good. All right, this is perfect. This is somebody being cute. So somebody super chatted. So the quartering has been getting tagged in things with me all week. I came very close to coming into a stream with that Star Wars girl about Eliza Blue, and I was invited and told them no. Jeremy from the quartering, the guy that I made fun of and he melted down over the Me and War vet hat that he's never worn since. Me and Worski fucking pummeled this guy. I interviewed Jeremy when Jeremy was a nobody. When Jeremy was just a guy who was trying to uncover the Magic the Gathering tournaments and the pedophiles, and I interviewed him off the air. And we spoke off the record because I was trying to corroborate his shit because we were going to have him on ROTC before he turned it into a full-blown grift and shot past us in the biz. But he tries to pretend like he doesn't know who we are, and he knows who we are. But he's another one of these, like him and Fairbanks and, you know, Tim Pool. There's a lot of people that when they get to a certain level, they no-sell the motherfuckers below them. It's very fun to watch. Like, you got to be let into the club before they'll acknowledge you. And this is perfect. So tell me if you believe Jeremy or not. Let's see. I haven't seen this clip yet.
Jeremy does not know who Royce or Mersh is. That's what he said minutes. I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. So that's what I mean. All right. Let me see. There's a couple clips that Jesse sent.
You're making a grave miscalculation, Jeremy. You're giving Tim Pool an out by being passive aggressive. I can't say you're wrong. Oh, I'm going to come, Paul. You're making a grave miscalculation, Jeremy.
Okay, that's the short one. Okay, let me see. Let's see.
I appreciate your grift game. Yeah, I just, you know, like, I don't really give a crap about a lot of these, like,
crap. I don't want to lose my...
E-whores. And by the way, let me be very clear. When I say E-whores, I don't just mean women. I appreciate...
I hate the shorts thing because they repeat. So this was it. This is where it started.
Revenge of the Cis? I've never even heard of them.
I love these. I love it because now I got to get petty, Jeremy. Now I got to get on your ass. 2023, man. I've already knocked out Eliza Blue, Steven Crowder, all these niggas that came after me, all these motherfuckers that I called out years ago. They're all getting burned to the fucking ground. And I'm going to be running out. I'm that guy where, guess what? A bunch of people that I love beating the shit out of in jail every day. They're all getting paroled in the same week. And guess what, Jeremy? You and I are now stuck in the same goddamn gen pop. We're on the same tier. And I'm going to start looking at you every day like you're a sweet piece of meat. I'm going to start whooping that ass on the cell block because I don't like your fucking attitude.
Revenge of the Cis? I've never even heard of them. It's a one-way beef. I've never even heard of them.
What beef, by the way? I don't have a beef with Jeremy. I don't know, like, even who donated that as far as, like, whoever you are trying to stir shit up. But I don't have a beef with Jeremy. I just think he's a fat, grifting faggot. And he's a piece of shit. And he's a guy that when he had all this knowledge about pedophiles at Magic the Gathering tournaments, but he never actually outed anybody until after he got canceled for his right-wing beliefs. So Jeremy is a guy who literally, as long as he could autistically play his fucking Magic the Gathering in his little leagues, he didn't care. He saw everywhere he went, he saw children being taken advantage of and molested, but he kept his mouth shut because, you know, hey, I'm just here to play the game, whatever. And then when they outed you for being too right-wing and liking Trump, then they canceled your account and they owed you money. Then all of a sudden you're like, you want a list of pedos? Anyone who gets fired, like if you got fired from a job and the next day you said, I have a list of 20 people that work there that are pedophiles, I'd go, okay, but how long have you had this list? How long have you had this list of people? Because you came up with it very quickly. Like as soon as they canceled you and said, you're done, we're keeping your money and you're not allowed to be in the tournaments anymore, you were like, I got a list of pedophiles from fucking coast to coast. Why weren't Mr. Whistleblower then? Anywho. Victor Rand, silly. I remember the first time I went to ROTC, they run some show, then the Kumite, and then years later I subbed. Remembering stuff isn't hard. Yeah, no, he knows who we are. They know who we are. I'm not saying we're a household name, but these cocksuckers in our business that pretend to not know who we are, that's the biggest lie of all. And people are going to go, oh, it's your ego, Mersh. Your ego's getting hurt. No, I don't care. I don't care. Dude, we are absolutely nobodies. And I contend that the majority, like 99.9999998% of YouTube viewers do not know and will never know who the fuck we are. But when people who are not super famous, who are in the same business, on the same side of the so-called culture war, showing up in the same algorithm with overlapping fans who have emailed each other, who have spoken with each other on the phone before, who know who we are, denies knowing who you are, that is at its heart gatekeeping. I don't have a problem with somebody not knowing who I am. What I have a problem with is somebody being dishonest to their audience in order to create or enforce or reinforce some sort of power structure and freezing people out. Just saying. That is almost in essence, that is a form of fucking with my money. You know, it's not reporting my channel. It's not getting me censored. It's not getting me a copyright strike. It's not getting me taken down. But you're fucking with my money by trying to create this image of like, who? You know who, nigga. Don't play with me. Again, I'll play it again. I want you to look at Jeremy and I want you to listen to his voice and I want you to hear what I want you to make up your own mind about this.
Revenge of the Cis? I've never even heard of them. It's a one-way beef. I've never even heard of them. Why would they have a problem with me?
Nobody has a problem with you, Jeremy. I just think you're a fat, grifting, lying, garbage person. There's a million of them. And honestly, I defended you this week. I had somebody go, oh, now he's fucking, freezing you out again. I bet you regret standing up for him this week. Not a lick. I don't regret it for 1 second. Because Jeremy might be a fat, alcoholic piece of garbage who lies about not knowing who I am. And Jeremy might be a disingenuous hack fuck who covered and carried water for pedophiles until they kicked him out of their club. Sure. That's all true. But Jeremy's far from the most evil person in this sector, which I know is the new word, that it's a buzzword from Kiwi Farms. He's far from the biggest villain. I just goof on you because you're a stupid meme war veteran hat and your goofy optics, the fact that you're a fucking nerd with your Funko Pop dolls talking about the culture war. Tell me what the new Deadpool fucking movie, when that's coming out. Stay in your lane. On Tafcott, the way pretenders struggle to say revenge of the cis is a glaring tell. People are saying pretty things to his body language. Look, again, I'll play it again. You guys let me know. Let me know what you think.
Revenge of the Cis? I've never even heard of them. It's a one-way beef. I've never even heard of them. Why would they have a problem with me?
Jared, bringing up another good point. Yeah, he says they. Revenge of the Cis? I've never heard of them. How do you know there's more than one of us? Because you're the quartering and you're one guy. The quartering, I've never heard of they, them. Oh, I need to hear this again. Let's do it one more time, guys. Come on, this is beautiful. I'm loving this.
Revenge of the Cis? I've never even heard of them. It's a one-way beef. I've never even heard of them.
Let's do this.
Revenge of the Cis? I've never even heard of them.
Apparently you slow things down a couple times to make things really damning nowadays.
Revenge of the Cis? I've never even heard of them. It's a one-way beef.
And I want to point out something that other people are not pointing out. It's that Jeremy's usually very serious and autistic, right? Whenever a guy whenever a dude who's not known for being like jolly and jovial and laughing all the time, when all of a sudden they start laughing, that's a good tell. Is my headphone fucked up, or I feel like I'm only hearing, am I having a stroke? Maybe I'm about to join Jack. I can't hear myself in the left channel. Can somebody let me know if I'm coming through on the left channel? Check, 1, 2. Let me know if I'm coming through on the left channel. But there's something about Jeremy here. Because he's not a chuckling guy. Like, some people do nervously chuckle. That's, some people have a habit of nervously chuckling. And sometimes people, if you're trying to read somebody, you might go, this guy's chuckling nervously. He's probably lying. And you're like sometimes, again, this is why if you watch like the Gym Can't Swim, like those videos and a lot of these body language, like psychology videos, they'll always have a disclaimer. They'll go like, a person might rub their nose if they're lying. They might have a tell. They might chuckle nervously if they're lying, or fidget with their foot, all the lie detector stuff. But they'll also have the disclaimer of some people naturally do that shit all the time. Nail biting, hopping your foot on the ground. There's stuff that people do and fidget, and it doesn't mean they're lying. People have just nervous habits even when they're not necessarily nervous. Chuckling is one of those things that people just do that to them. But if you're not a chuckler all the time and you all of a sudden start, what? You're fucking lying. You're lying. I know people that like are just nervous Nelly types, and they'll constantly go like, whatever, man. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I know people that just are like that. Jeremy's not that kind of guy. He doesn't have personality. Personality. Nobody's ever accused the quartering of having too much personality, or being a nervous Nelly. So the fact that he goes, revenge of the sis, never, what? No, I said, Jeremy, you sound like me when a bitch says, who's Stacy? And I go, who's Stacy? She's a trainer. Remember I said that, after the car accident a while back, and I didn't really ever get back into the routine at the gym. So I was looking at the potential, trainers or whatever. One more time. I know we'll let this go.
Revenge of the Sis? I've never even heard of them. It's a one-way beef. I've never even heard of them. Why would they have a problem with me?
I've never heard of them, but I know there's more than one. This is all I can think of.
And later, Job once again tried to find a compassionate way to end the relationship.
Hey, Jeremy, do you know Royce and Mersh from ROTC?
How did you like your egg?
I said you were fine.
So, was there something you wanted to talk about when you came in through my window? Joe, what is it?
What is it? It's the questions. Yes, so many of these questions that you keep asking for me. Should the guy in the 32 pink should the girl in the $6,000 tuxedo?
Job was uncomfortable with the question.
In the $3,400, should the guy come on?
Jeremy's really struggling with that. He's really struggling with a basic question. And again, if somebody said to me, "Hey, have you heard of Angry Joe's Fiddlesticks Comedy Hour on YouTube was talking about you?" People have donated to me before and said in the chat before, "Hey, Mersh, such and such, Paprika Jones on YouTube is talking all this shit about you." The reaction, if you don't know, or like, "Hey, did you hear about this beef? Paprika Jones or Dr. Maria Burrito has been beefing with you, talking a lot of shit on YouTube. Did you hear about this?" You wouldn't go, wait, Paprika, who? What? I've never heard of that woman. I would go, no, I have no idea who that is. You guys have done that before. I've had some of you donate and say, "Hey, such and such is saying shit. Did you hear about this?" And I go, "No, I don't even know what that is." Like, that's all you have to do is go, "No, I don't even know what that is." It's like, it's easy to read me if you go, "Hey, Mersh, Paprika Jones was talking cash money shit all Tuesday on her stream." And I'll go, "I literally don't know who the fuck Paprika Jones is. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry." But he's like, "Oh, revenge, you're telling me that Jeremy quartering, a boring Jeremy from the quartering. You're telling me that this guy with the fun coat, with the guy with the $36,000 worth of fun coat pops, you're telling me that guy struggled. Not only, here's the funny thing too, let's break this down. I understand Revenge of the Sith. It's a pun. It'll throw you off. Some people go, "Oh, you're on a show, right? It's like Revenge of the Sith." You'll struggle with the last word. You're telling me the Star Wars, Magic the Gathering, Popco Funk Pop, doll collecting fat faggot struggled with Revenge of the... I could understand Jeremy going, "Revenge of the Sith?" You don't know, but he went, you're telling me that Jeremy hasn't said Revenge of the Sith 700 million. I will tell you this. Jeremy from the quartering has said the phrase "Revenge of the Sith" more times in his life than he's heard a woman say the phrase "I'm coming. Don't stop." So, literally, Jeremy, the only time you have ever heard a woman say the phrase "don't stop" is when she's singing Journey at a karaoke bar, followed by the words, "believe it." So one more time, because that just popped in my head. I want you to, every Star Wars, I'm the Star Wars guy. He's that guy. That's his space, comics and space shit. I want you to hear this again. You're telling me that I've never in my life, in all the years I've had a show called Revenge of the Sith, I have never heard anybody, drunk, sober, Star Wars fan, normie, anyone. They always struggle at the last syllable. It's my show. I should know. People trying to plug it and not knowing the name, or they fuck up when they're on the air and they're like, yeah, you guys are from the Revenge of the Sis show. Anyone who knows Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the, like, the movie's been around for 20 years. Again, I want you to hear how he said, Revenge of the, watch it.
Revenge of the Sis? I've never even heard of that.
Of the Sis.
It's a one-way beef. I've never even...
We don't have a beef, Jeremy, but now we do. By the way, Jeremy, we didn't have a beef. Now we have a fucking beef. You understand? Now we have a fucking beef. And don't pretend like you don't know who I am, because I was almost on your fucking stream the other night, faggot. And then that is where we will go with this other clip. Thank you to Jesse Spots, by the way. Who, again, Jesse, I thought you hated me at some point, but whatever. I hear fucking Louis playing with something out there like a madman.
Jeremy does not know who Royce or Mersh is. That's what be said minutes. I don't know who that is.
Guys, he doesn't know who that is. And again, I understand that I'm not a household name, nor will I ever be. I'm not famous, but I am in a tier of internet creators in a very incestuous, very small community where people know one another. And Jeremy ain't a household name. Neither am I. We're in the same, sphere. Motherfucker, you know me. Don't try to VIP me, bitch. This one-sided beef you talked about, we didn't have a one-sided beef. We didn't have a beef. Now we have a beef. We have a beef until... Here's my problem, Jeremy. All you had to say was, yeah, I don't really care. Like, whatever. Fuck that guy, whatever. You could even say, fuck that guy. That'd been cool. But you pretend you don't know who I am. So, Jeremy, what you've done for me personally is now you've made it my work, my business, to ensure that between now and before the end of 2023, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this for dramatic effect. You're going to know who I am. Do you hear me? If it takes me all year, you are going to know who I am, and you are going to acknowledge who I am. I just crossed a bunch of names off my list this year. My dance card's clearing up, and I got time to hit the dance floor with any bevy of you internet babes. And Jeremy, you're going to be my internet babe. One way or another, my name's coming out of your fat fucking mouth before the end of the year. You hear me, bitch? You hear me, coffee boy? I got some fucking plans for you. Test me, fat boy. You fucking going out here shilling your shit coffee that the same white label shit that Adam Cridgler fucking probably is selling with a different label. Going out embarrassing yourself, being fucking Steven Crowder's Twitter fleshlight, much to your own embarrassment. Get a fucking grip on yourself. How much money do you need, pussy? How much money do you need that you're going to suck bisexual Mr. Hyde's satanic cock to sell a couple of fucking coffee beans? You're going to know my name now, motherfucker. We're just doing this. I'm starting some shit and I'm getting out of here. It's 12:37. Fair and Balance is being kind of gay right now and sucking up to you're all faggots. I want to put it out there right now. Like, I don't know the whole structure. Maybe I'm drunk and I'll figure it out later. But Fair and Balance is now like sucking up to Jeremy, but Jeremy still pretends he doesn't know who I am. So I'm gonna throw a little wrench in this. I know Fair and Balance like reached out and was like, oh, I want to do a thing with you and we'll record some stuff for my documentary. I don't care. You're gonna suck Jeremy's dick and pretend like Jeremy can continue to pretend like you don't know who we are. My girl, that shit ain't gonna fly with us. So, I mean, God bless with your shit, whatever. I got this tweet that I'm just throwing out there right now. I'll just throw some drama out there. Throwing some drama out on the show. Let's do some show. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck Jeremy. He demands credit while gatekeeping others. You want to climb up a rung? Go ahead. I have no interest in that. I get enough super chats to cover the overhead. I ain't trying to lionize these pussies who play the same games Eliza does, period. Cassandra Fairbanks is Eliza Blue. And Jeremy is friends with Tim and Cassandra Fairbanks. It's all a club. Hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. I'll give you a fucking in, quick out, quick in. Hey, Fair and Balanced, run far away from me. It's in your best interests. You want to file a bigger 1099 next year from your fucking various little things? Stay away from me. Stay away from people like me or Zero Dark Donor or any of these other weirdos. Stick with the Defangos or the other ones that'll click. They'll get good info, but they also will just play along with shit for a good grift. Do with that. Stay away from me. I don't want to be friends with Jeremy, Brittany Venti, Tim Pool, Cassandra Fairbanks. Cassandra Fairbanks did pornography. You're literally sucking up to Jeremy, who was sucking up to Tim Pool, who's a business partner with Cassandra Fairbanks, who just called you great value or diet fucking Nancy Grace. you're hopping into this chess game and you don't even know which, like, you know what's funny? You know what you are? And I like you. I think you have the right intentions. But you're like, it's like trying to play checkers with somebody who's colorblind. You know, you still think some of these pieces in the chessboard are friends with you. They're not. They're not your friends. None of them are your friends. None of these people are your friends. I'm not your friend. Nobody's friends. Wake the fuck up. Get your fucking, like, whatever. Figure it out. All right?
What's good? Oh.
Figure it the fuck out. Jeremy's not the good guy, you fucking dumb bitch. And I like her, but she's a dumb bitch. You know? Sorry. I am so sorry, Jeremy. Shut up. The fuck up. Stop sucking his dick. Because you're just part of a fucking Tim Pool, Cassandra Fairbanks. Cassandra Fairbanks just punked you out on social media. And if you want to suck Jeremy's asshole, then guess what? You are the bottom part of a fucking, what's that called? A human centipede. And that human centipede is you, Jeremy, Tim Pool, Cassandra Fairbanks. His business partner, you dumb bitch. Wake the fuck up. Get your fucking life together. Figure this fucking sector out before you delve into it. Why do you think I knew Eliza Blue first? Why do you think everybody just thinks I'm just a drunk who yells and gets it right sometimes? No, dummy. I know all this shit going on with these people. I used to be pals with Laura Loomer. I think Laura Loomer's cool. But she's obviously taking Trump money and a Trump piece of shit now. You see the way the tides shift. Stop being a fucking mark, because that's what you're doing. You're being a fucking mark.
Look at that guy! What a mark! What a mark!
Stop being a mark. Politics is pro wrestling. Human trafficking. All this shit on Twitter, the hashtags, all of it's marketing. It's just click-generating bullshit. It sucks. Go find a curious story like I just did tonight for over 2 hours. Find your own shit. All of you. Tired of this. I'm exhausted. I don't care anymore. I had to wake up every day. I used to wake up and there was things happening. And me and Royce would have a take on it. And we could milk it for a while. And it's you pieces of shit. You've gotten so tired. Faggot gay bullshit in reality that we're just getting recycled news headlines now. Like what the whole year is now going to be what we did 5 years ago? That sucks. Crowder's gay. Daily Wire is shady. Yeah, we know. We were telling you guys that. What the fuck? Hey, this guy's no good. We know. We were saying that. Cool. So, like, we can't do it again. So what do we do? We have to find the new ones? Like, it's bullshit. We don't make the money. You faggots do. You take our fucking takes from 5 years ago and go, wow, we really have something. Crowder's gay. I made fucking 0.01% of the money Daily Wire is going to make calling Crowder a faggot. Because they know how to do it and make it algorithm friendly. I'll just say I'm praying for him. Fuck all y'all, dude. Done with this shit. Oh, Jeremy's a good dude. Jeremy's all right. Let me just climb up that ladder. Hookah, 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 hookah. You fucking mimes. Drop dead. Oh, boy. Let's get lit with it. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Let's check these fucking... Zero Dark Journey was the last super chat. He said to kick in some doors. I think I did. Waving the 4-4. And I think people are saying, Papa, don't hit me no more. That's really what I feel like is happening. Because it's happening now. Everyone suck everyone's dicks. It's because it's a conversation. Remember that, guys? That's what Ben Shapiro said. It's okay. They can steal our election. They can steal our culture. They can let illegals rob in. Let's all get involved in drama. Let's have a conversation about conversations. You fucking pussies. Let's have a conversation about that conversation that we had. About that conversation 6 months ago. Fuck out of here, dude. Take them down or don't. I'm done. I don't care. Do my fucking show to make fun of people. And now I'm going to make fun of you new rogue. Now you're all the next fucking Jimmy Olsons. You're April O'Neil. You're the new beat fucking journalist. You're Woodward and Bernstein. And now I'm going to fucking stay on your ass. Because I know that everyone's full of shit. Everyone, including myself. The only difference is I know I'm just a bitter, angry, stupid drunk. You retards fucking take yourself seriously. You call yourselves journalists. You say you're fighting culture wars. You fucking, you know what I mean? You think you're changing shit. Wake the fuck up. This is a business. It's super chats. It's money. And I've never had to sell a piece of my soul once in my life to try to convince people that they need to give me a fucking GoFundMe vacation so I could, you know, I've been fighting sex trafficking so hard. I just forgot to save a few bucks for old Mr. Me. Shut up. Use the money from your grifting to pay for your shit. I just went on a gambling trip last weekend. It wasn't great. I lost a lot of money. Who cares? Who cares? I didn't, there was no, I know the Redditors are like, Mersh made it twice. I made a tweet because somebody went, how's the gambling going? I went, it's not going great. People should donate to me because I'm going to jump off the balcony. It was a joke. And the people, oh, he's grifting. I'm like, it was very clearly, I was literally laughing, going like, it was a joke. Yeah, it's not going great. Don't donate. Our philosophy on NIGHTWAVE has always been, don't donate to me for extra things. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, Christmas, you got to go on a vacation, or, oh, there's a funeral. You have to fly to see somebody. No, you donate to the show on a regular basis, whatever, and that is what allows me to go. Yeah, I got to go to this funeral. These motherfuckers can't even go on a vacation or take 3 days off in a row. I got to do a GoFundMe. I want to take 4 days in a row off. You fucking pieces of shit. It's all over. Even Whitney Webb, who I believed in Whitney Webb, and she was just some CIA dude's kid. Fuck, you're all garbage. Buy ammo, buy seeds. Get your pets spayed or neutered. Bob Barker was the only guy that wasn't CIA. Bob Barker was right. Get your pets spayed or neutered. I'm out of here. I'm going to read these fucking super chats and go. I'm disgusted. I'm grossed out with all these people. Grossed out. Let's all let's all be part of this algorithm. Shut the fuck up. And for anybody, Mersh was pointing out, but you said you were pointing out that as soon as Eliza Blue, you jumped in that algorithm. You're fucking right, I did. Do you think I jumped into it to make me better? These fucking faggot ass QAnon retard thinking JFK Jr. is going to come out of a bunker, motherfucking retards. You think anybody who followed Eliza Blue for 2 years, jacking off to hope porn, are going to come to me suddenly and go, oh God, this guy's just what I wanted? You think I ever profit from being right? I would profit from shutting the fuck up, frankly, like shoe on head. I make money to spite these niggas. Exactly, like Justin goes, trust the plan. I've told everybody, never trust the plan. Get your ammo, get your fucking silver, get your metals in order, get your seeds in order, and get ready. Fuck these cocksuckers. All of them. I don't care. I'm bored with this. I don't want to do this. I've been back on Twitter for 2 months and Elon ruined it already. I don't want to be here anymore. Who cares? Where is the clip? Do I have it? Wait, no, because I had to move things around.
I don't want to be around anymore.
That's me, dude. I don't want to be around anymore. You faggots can all eat. Oh, let's eat all the fucking pieces of graham cracker that fell off the cheesecake. You're all garbage.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.